Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And in motion, it's Diggs. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Third down, they need 5. Douglas in motion.
Crazy. 5.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow going to open by putting it up. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
11.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT.
The 1st down throw for Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Can.
Now Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11 MT. Hot. 180. 180. 12. Hot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11 MT, Tate.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11. 180. Right up. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 2. Gun. Shot. 180. 11 mighty. 11. Shot.
Here's Brown. They bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
11 Thomas. Shot.
On first down, Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's get set. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 11. 11 MT. Shot.
Carry here for Brown. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 1, right?
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Shot.
Here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
What a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, what's that? We got boy. We're good.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, what's that?
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Hey, here goes that.
To throw is May. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
On the give, it's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
One incomplete. Humphrey just standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down. Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing now is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On second down, here's Henderson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's taken down up past the 35. That is well done there. Converting on third and 15. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, it's Henderson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gains yet again. And now it's third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Surpassed up. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On two, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 33-yard line.
Get down here, you go. Hey, what's that?
To throw on first down is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy.
On second down, it's May. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On two.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 4.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
I'm one, right?
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10.
Here we go.
The 12-yard line.
Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. He moves it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was no way.
And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He keeps it himself. And will knock him down just shy of the 40. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. May now on 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. He'll take off again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
At the 42-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. Rolling right. There he goes again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Now May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Back. Right 80. What is that? 11. 12. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That one complete to Hollins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They go play action for Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals extend it to a 21-6 advantage. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
To throw now, May. He's going to have the first down and then some. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
Patriots. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And in motion here is Hollins. Here's May to throw it on first down. Into space at the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May to the air once more. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll run here with Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
41. Here's 2nd and 4.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And in motion, it's Diggs.
Crazy.
3rd and short. And here is May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack. All you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
May going to look to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll return this from the 11. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. Right, 80. Back.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Harold Landry in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Here we go. 12. Right, 80. Back.
Second down. Burrow. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Caleb Chason getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long.
Here we go. Right, 80.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. 11, Tom. Side.
To throw is Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out.
On 1, ready?
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now second down throw for Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
40-yard
line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 11, mighty.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Good running inside the 25. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
12. 11 MT.
Burrow now. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 20. Kevin McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. To throw on first down is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Maynard on first and 10. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now, May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
To throw is May. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Out of the gun, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and goal.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 11. 180. 12. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's Brown. Iomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Good shot. 180. Hot. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here Here we go.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
May to throw on second down. Taking off, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. So, from 37, here's second down and a yard. Once more, it's Henderson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Crazy.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. This is fourth down.
Let's push it in. Great job. We're good. It is crazy. Five. Crazy.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. They'll drop to throw. To pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Crazy. Five.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will score. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. It's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Brown. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1, right?
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
He'll run. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to force overtime.
That will tie the game at 34.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
You know, Mike, it's not often that you could say one individual player may have won his team the game, but I think this might be one of those circumstances. It's the first play of overtime, and there he is, putting his teammates on his back, picking off that pass. Now, thanks to his effort, they just got to knock this one through the goalposts, and it's all over.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one to win it in overtime. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. And in motion, it's Diggs. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
37-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He got it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
And finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't think twice. Time
Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight.
Oh, it is a winter wonderland indeed. The snow is falling in upstate New York as you get a look inside Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
4th down, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
It's not enough. You solid club, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they called his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook from 17 yards out. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 64 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Travis Jones makes a tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
He had some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Sit on! 180! Nice hot! Report! Sit on!
They'll look to throw here. Jackson going to keep it. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 48 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead on his loop for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Ravens 20, Bills 10. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And the Bills, first down.
56.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Allen to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cook with the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
Throwing now is Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
11-yard loss.
So sack Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run wide side with Henry. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken at the 46. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen swinging this out right here for Cook. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
56.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Play action. Now Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
319 off 52. What's that?
Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And this is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Alert! 180!
Now Allen again. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Henry up the middle. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
The Ravens send their punter out now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. At their own 7-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Fielded at the 43. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready! Set up!
A give to Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. At the 9-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Their own 35-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times?
Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And here's Davis to run again on second. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Alert, alert, alert. What is that?
And here's Allen from the gun on 3rd down. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
19! What's that?
Allen taking it himself. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At the 24-yard line.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And he hits him in stride. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now, because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sends this offense up.
And Davis gets in for a Bills touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Bills 24.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They go play action with Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At the 45-yard
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Up the middle to Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Now Allen. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
One final try here for Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Kincaid working the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And that's complete to Cooks. So he stopped for no gain. And And that will bring up second down.
At the 18-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Davis will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. On CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, Parker, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Quick.
2 yards to go, second down.
Hey.
Now Jackson.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he will have a Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. To him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And the busy night for Henry continues. He'll get this down only to about the 46.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. He's to the 15. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Back to throw. Allen. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Ravens 27.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. That is caught, Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. So Allen's going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
That's caught by Johnson. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Alert!
To the air, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'm just looking forward to getting warm.